In this video, we're going to walk through using the MYDOCSONLINE share feature. Share is a powerful feature that allows you to share files with people that aren't a part of your MYDOCSONLINE group, and that can be important if the files are extremely large and difficult to email. So let's walk through the process. I want to share these 6 document files. So I'm going to select them all by clicking that button. Then I click the Share button. The Share button brings up the Secure File Sharing Wizard. This first menu item just basically explains what the process is about. The second one, this is important information in 2 different options. The one that we recommend is to use the system to give you a link that you can email yourself. The first option up here is to have MYDOCSONLINE send the email. The difference between the two is that if you send the email yourself, it's far more likely to get through because presumably you will have sent an email to that person before, so it's less likely to fall into a spam filter. So for our purposes, I'm going to select that. I click Next. The next option is to apply a label. In our case, we're not going to use labels. This is a fairly specialized thing. If you wanted to create a certain specific process for all of your file shares, you might want to use a label. But we're going to skip over that for now. Add an optional comment. This is the file. And you notice as I type up here, it's filling it in down here. So this is basically showing you, the part down below on the screen is showing you what the recipient of your email will receive. He'll click on a link and he or she will see that. So I click Next. And an optional password. Do I want to have a password? Obviously, if this is something that needs to be kept secure, it's a good idea to use a password. And not the password that I'm using here, which is 123456. Use something a little bit more secure than that. I click Next. And expiration. How long do I want the file to sit out there for the person to be able to download it? The default is 7 days, but let's say I only want it to be 1 day. If they don't get it in 1 day, it just goes away. I click Next, and there's the link. I can copy this link and paste it into an email message. Included in that message, I would want to send them the password so that they have the two together and they could access the files, because if I don't send the password, they're going to be calling me and asking me for that password. So I'm going to copy that, and then we can use that to actually plug into the browser window to show exactly what the recipient is going to see. First thing they're going to have to do is put in that password, which in our case again was 123456. And those are the files, and that's exactly what we saw earlier. There's a separate video on share management, and share management is what will show you whether or not the file has been downloaded, exactly when it was downloaded, what IP address downloaded it. So check out that separate video for share management. And that's the end of this video on sharing a file using the MYDOCSONLINE web interface.